So this is gonna be rehearsing for day 291 of consistently helping people build consistency, which is today actually. Yeah, I'm gonna be rehearsing for today. I'm gonna be, this is just gonna be a really short rehearsal. Hi, I'm Laksana. I want to be the best at being, you know, uh, actually I'm sleepy already and I cannot really think properly. Yeah, but I'll still rehearse. Okay, I'm gonna give my best, and you know what? I'm gonna do my actual recording with my usual outfit right after this video. Not necessarily right after this live stream. Maybe like 30 minutes after this live stream because I still need to do something. But hey, yeah, I want to be the best at helping people build consistency and also help myself be consistent. That's why I need to rehearse every single day. I need to learn to communicate better. I need to create better arguments. I need to be able to speak English better to, you know, communicate my message and reach more people, and people can actually understand me. And I need to also fix my pronunciation and stuff. So yeah, basically this is going to be rehearsing for day 291 of consistently helping people build consistency. So on today's live stream, I'm going to be talking about the concept of time lapse. Okay, it's not really a time lapse concept. No. Actually, it's utilizing the concept of a time lapse. Yeah, I'm referring to the time lapse, video time lapse, where you just record yourself doing something for a long period, and it's going to, like the video is going to be super fast. Okay, a time lapse. I'm pretty sure you all know what the time lapse is. Okay, basically, I'm pretty sure in your phone, right on your phone, you open your camera, you just basically search for the time lapse feature. Yeah, that's the time lapse that I'm referring to. So actually, I'm also pretty new to this time lapse, to this time lapse, time lapse method. And I think it's going to be, if I think about it, time lapse is really, really effective, right? It's going to be really, really effective in helping us to be consistent at doing something. So the thing that we are going to be doing here is that every single time we want to be consistent at doing something, whether it's exercising or studying or practicing some art or practicing some sport, the thing that we are going to be doing here is that we are going to record ourselves on a day-to-day basis doing that particular thing, doing that particular exercise, doing that particular studying, doing that particular practice. We are going to record it on a time lapse. Okay, we are going to record it on a time lapse. So why this is going to be effective? Why this is going to be good? Two reasons actually. One is that because when we are creating a time lapse, we are documenting ourselves of how much time, how much effort, how much have we actually put, how much have actually we actually give to the thing that we wanted to be consistent at, right? Let's say we want to be consistent at exercising. Every single day, we document ourselves on a time lapse, right? Our exercising journey, right? We can actually see and go back scrolling for hours and hours, like sorry, go back to see our old videos and just see and just watch like, wow, you know what? I've spent so much time, so much energy doing the exercise, doing my exercise. Every single day, I at least, exercise for at least 30 minutes. I can basically see my struggle here, how I struggle to do the push ups, how I struggle to do my, to do my pull ups, to do my, I don't know, to do my weightlifting session. I've put I've put so much time, so much energy to do these things. Okay, that's the first reason. And actually, the second reason why it's gonna be effective, actually, the second reason kind of correlates to the first reason, is that because it's going to remind us and make us, emphasize the message that hey, you know what, my past self, my past self that was doing the exercise, doing the studying and stuff, they all have a really big expectation for me to continue doing this thing, to continue doing the exercise, to continue doing the studying, and basically also to continue doing the day-to-day time lapse. Okay, And here's the thing, right? So basically, we are just gonna be recording ourselves on a time lapse on a day-to-day basis, doing our thing, okay? And every single time we want to start, right? Every single time we want to start the time lapse, don't do anything first. For the first 30 seconds, basically just watch your camera, watch your lens like this for 30 seconds, okay? Look, like your eyes, look straight to the camera, okay? Make your eyes look straight into the camera for 30 seconds. So why are we doing this basically? Basically, it also has something to do with emphasizing the message that, hey, you know what? I want the future me to continue this trick. Okay? Basically, when we just do that thing, then we just do the 30 minutes of staring the camera, and when we, go back watching our old videos, in the beginning of the in the beginning of every video, we can actually see ourselves looking into the mirror, looking into the lens, looking into ourselves, okay? Ultimately looking into ourselves, looking into our future self with all the expectation in our eyes, okay? And also our future self can actually see that, hey, you know what, yes, my past self, he expects so much from me. He expect to he expect me to continue, right, this streak, to continue this tradition, okay, to continue documenting myself, to continue doing the exercise, to continue doing the studying, and so on and so on. Well, you know what? My past self, he got so much expectation. So that's why I'm not going to letting him down. I want him to be proud. Okay? I do not want him, right, seeing straight into my eyes, right, from all these videos. And basically I say that, you know what? I'm lazy to do my exercise today. I'm just gonna be scrolling for hours and hours on social media and basically do nothing. Okay? I do not want to make him got disappointed, right? My And also, right now, I'm going to be continuing the tradition. I'm going to be continuing the tradition of uh, recording myself doing documenting my thing, documenting my exercise, and documenting my stuff. And basically, the thing that we are going to be doing here is that precisely because how powerful it is, when we just watch all the old videos, when we just watch all the videos of us doing the thing that we should be doing, putting all the time, the effort, right, to doing this thing, and also expecting the future us to continue this tradition, to continue the time lapse tradition, then basically we are going to be using, right? We are going to be integrating this watching time lapse, watching all time lapse itself as a part of the exercising itself, as the part of the studying itself, as the part of the routine itself. So basically, let's say you want to be consistent at exercising and you document yourself doing your exercising on a time lapse on a day-to-day basis. The thing that you are going to be doing here is that every single time you want to exercise, every single time you want to start another time lapse, the thing that you are going to be doing here is that you are going to be watching your previous documentation first. You are going to be watching your previous time lapse first. Okay? You are just going to be, watching it. Why? Because you want to emphasize to yourself of one, how much energy and time have you put into this exercise? And secondly, you want to also remind yourself of how much expectation your past self has on you. You want to remind yourself how much, how your past self expect you to continue this tradition, to continue your exercise, to continue your studying, and so on and so on. Okay, basically it emphasize the feeling, right? Emphasize the feeling. And what happens when we remember that, hey, you know what? This is something that's really important. This is something that I've put hours and hours and hours and basically hundreds of hours of my time. Okay, basically what happens when we remind ourselves of that thing on a day-to-day basis. One, we do not want to lose it. We do not want to lose it. And two, precisely because we do not want to lose it, then how do we not lose it? By precisely maintaining it, by precisely continuing doing the thing, right? So that's basically how you be consistent, by integrating time lapse into your exercising journey, into your studying journey, into your practicing journey, and so on and so on. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Nobody's watching, actually.